Daniel here from JCAP Pictures, and I'm just going to talk you through our storyline and link in where we got most of our inspiration from for the ideas in our film. So to start off with, the film's about a man called Jason who has memory loss, and at the start of the film he wakes up in a forest with a gun and is being chased by the antagonist, the mysterious biker. Not quite a mysterious name, not a proper name, obviously. You can work out why, because don't want his secret identity, all that stuff. Anyway, for this part, just for that intro part of the story, took inspiration from Memento. Obviously, with the memory loss Leonard, the protagonist in that film, has, with not knowing what's going on, not knowing who's good guys, who bad guys, all that sort of stuff. But then, you also find out later on in the film that he's also a secret agent who's lost his memory. So that part of inspiration has also come from the Bourne trilogy, Bourne Ultimatum, Bourne Supremacy, them. Because Jason Bourne, the main character in that, is a secret agent who has some amnesia, and then people try to kill him, which happens in our film. And then, lastly, also for this part, I know there's a lot of inspirations we used. Obviously, the fact, if you've seen the film Total Recall, the main protagonist, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, Douglas, is like, he doesn't realise that he's actually an agent because he doesn't remember it, and people try and keep an eye on him. So that's kind of like the mysterious biker keeping an eye on him, then chasing Jason, because he finds out that, maybe he finds out he's an agent. Well, he doesn't, but for example. Then about halfway through this opening scene, it cuts. Well, I said that really weird. It cuts to a flashback of Jason's life before, and it was like a perfect life with a perfect family, with a wife called Katie, and she's pregnant, which adds the idea to they're a complete perfect family. And once again, here we took inspiration from Memento, like in his flashbacks when it shows his wife being alive, Leonard's wife being alive in Memento. It's all happy and great times, but then she's taken away from him through death. But yeah. Anyway, then later on in the flashback, because the mysterious biker's getting closer in real life, you see him inside the flashback. And then this makes the audience think, oh my god, there's something awful going to happen to Katie. So, once again, like in Memento when she dies, or stuff like that. But anyway, Katie's character, a bit more on her, is, she is a sort of like a war news reporter. So she has quite a big, well-paid job, and ends up going to a lot of risk, like where we took inspiration from for this, Lisa in Rear Window. Obviously, she's a big clothes fashion salesman in that film, and she puts herself to a lot of risk to help out her boyfriend, who I can't remember the name of, but the dude in the wheelchair, James Stewart's character, obviously. So, sort of saying. And we took inspiration from Taken as well, because his wife ends up getting kidnapped. Katie ends up getting kidnapped, and then he goes to rescue her, and that's just like in Taken when his daughter gets kidnapped. Liam Neeson's character goes to rescue his daughter, and this may explain why he woke up with a gun, because he's on his way to find her. Who knows? Well, I know, but then it cuts back to the chase, where Jason then turns a corner and hides, while he's cocking and loading his gun. The mysterious biker doesn't see him and walks past Jason. Jason comes out, shoots him in the back, and then the audience assumes he's dead. Now, for this part, we took inspiration from the film Seven, where the protagonist Mills shoots the antagonist John Doe and kills him, which makes Mills look a bit like an antagonist and kills the actual antagonist, which sort of happens in our film. And then after that, Jason nicks the biker's motorbike and starts his sort of journey on the film, like goes off on a journey, which, a lot of films are about journeys, a lot of these sort of thriller films, so I couldn't pin down one film we got that inspiration from. That's just quite a common convention, really. And then, but then later on in the film, you find out that the mysterious biker is actually a secret agent alongside Jason, and before his memory loss, they were working together. But then mysterious biker realises that Jason has gone out of control and tries to hunt him down, stop him. And this sort of, then obviously, when he kills mysterious biker, obviously through the flashbacks throughout the film, we realise that he's actually a good guy. Just like in Memento, when Leonard kills Teddy at the start, you think, oh, Teddy's the bad guy all the way through, and then at the end, through a flashback, you realise Teddy's actually a police officer and is a good guy helping Leonard. So it's like, oh, the antagonist-protagonist switch again. So basically, at the end of our opening, we have an antagonist-protagonist switch, but not actually there. Like, you realise it there, but later on in the film, it actually comes apparent. So basically, in our storyline, Jason, our protagonist, is technically an antagonist in some ways, but also has protagonist features with, like, trying to save his wife and stuff. So it really tears the audience between, is he good, is he bad, do we want him to succeed, do we not? And I think that's a really good sort of thriller film, keeping the audience on their edge of their seat. But of course, as you heard, there still is a lot of action, which is good for our target audience of a 12A who want to be engaged with action, don't want to sit there watching a suspenseful film. So, yeah, that's a quick overview of our storyline for the opening, and a quick deep look into inspirations, and a quick look into the rest of the film storyline. Anyway, yeah.